Hey guys, Ms Lacie here from the Southside Boys and Girls Club. I'm reaching out to you just to check in and make sure you're all hanging in there, giving you an update on how I'm doing. I am trying my best. It's been challenging. I'm sure it's been challenging for you guys too. Everything's changed so much, and none of us have experienced anything like this before in our lifetime. I've really been trying to just get outside and enjoy the weather as much as possible, even if that's just hanging out on my front porch. I hope that you guys have been able to at least get outside and soak up some of the sun and the fresh air. I know that it helps a little bit as much as it possibly can. And also just staying active as best as you can, finding hobbies, whether that's, reading, writing, creating music, crafting, going outside, drawing with sidewalk chalk. You know what I mean? You can still go outside and be able to enjoy the weather as long as you're avoiding people as much as possible. Little things like that to keep you occupied. Something that I kind of wanted to touch base with, especially given the circumstances of being inside. I know a lot of us have been spending time on social media, which I think is fine to a degree. But I also think, I myself personally, I've been trying to take breaks from it because I know that it can just, one, all of the talk of Corona and just the presidential election, everything that's going on right now, it just all becomes too much, and I think it's really healthy for all of us just to take a break, even if it is just sitting on Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is that's extremely important nowadays that kids are always on. You got to take into consideration the fact that it is increasing the amount of people that are online, and I think that we should also think about cyberbullying and bullying in general, which is something that I think that we need to touch base on. And the club, I think it's really important, and I'm so glad that we have programs where we're fortunate enough to have people come in and talk to you guys about bullying, because I know when I was your age, that's something I experienced. Struggling with body image and just self confidence in general was something that I definitely have firsthand experience with, and I know that it can be hard. And I think the internet can sometimes be a really cool place. And I'm sure a lot of you are on social media, and I'm sure a lot of you, if you haven't experienced it firsthand, you probably know somebody that has. And it's something that I hope that you all feel confident enough coming to either us or somebody that you know and that you trust, whether that be your friends or your parents, your guardians, whoever you feel like you can console with. I think that that's so important, and I really hope that each and every one of you know that you can come to us if you're ever experiencing that, or if you're dealing with it now, because I know being inside and being alone, and if you are struggling with those things, can be very hard, and you can feel very alone. And I know some of us have probably dealt with that now, whether or not we're being bullied. Just being alone and being inside can sometimes cause issues in itself. So please, 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 if any of you are dealing with that, feel free to come to us. This is what this is for. It's for us to engage with you and, hopefully still be able to make an impact, even if it is virtually. So with that being said, I found a couple poems correlating with the issue of bullying that I thought were really interesting, and I thought you guys might like and maybe resonate with some of you. This is one that I found online. The author is Kim Bradley. It says, "What makes us different? The color of your hair, your music, your friends. No one has the right to define us. Everything's a mess. You're picked on for being different. Nothing or no one can make you unhappy without your consent. No one has the right to judge, patronize, hurt, or abuse you in any way. It's not their right. So think of yourself as unique, one of a kind. Be proud of that and speak up. Tell someone you have a right. Don't let them take that away from you." I really like that one just because it's short, it's solid, and to the point, and I think that that's so important and impactful to know that just standing up for yourself, even if you feel like you can't, is something that a lot of people struggle with. And I know letting people walk all over you is the easier thing to do. But even if you're not able to stand up to them yourself, I hope that there's somebody that you feel like you can confide in somebody that you feel like will be there enough to help you through those situations. You know, because nobody should feel like that. Speaking from personal experience, nobody should ever feel like they're being judged by somebody. And I think that that's something that we all should really focus on, you know, especially during this time, is just trying your best to stay positive and have a good, positive mental attitude, because I know that not having one is really, really, really going to make this situation a lot worse. So yeah, that's just a fun poem that I thought I would share with you guys, and I just kind of wanted to touch base and, you know, talk about things that I think could be currently happening right now given the circumstances. So yeah, I hope you guys are hanging in there. I know I'm trying my best, and I can't wait to see you, and I hope it'll all be over soon. Bye, guys.